You're watching The Travel Fam, a family of four that loves exploring on our own terms. Hello, it's Matt from The Travel Fam. Bit of a different video this week. We're going to be travelling to Greece in a few weeks. We're staying in Rhodes, and we thought we'd give you a little guide to how we planned our trip, where we booked, show you some insights into where we're going and where we're hoping to visit while we stay in Rhodes. So let's jump in and take a look. So first of all, let's go to booking.com, which is where I book most of my hotels. We're going to click on this booking here, which is for Naya Pool and Garden. Just get rid of the pop-up window there. So this is where we've booked. It's a villa which is in Koskinu. I can't even say it yet. I need to learn that, don't I? Here we go. This is Naya Pool and Garden View Bungalow. Beautiful. So let's just have a look there. We've got some nice pretty pictures of the pool and the surroundings. Oh, nice. Some lovely architecture. Some really nice interior design. We'll give you a bit of a closer look at them as well. It's got 2 bedrooms. It's got 1 bathroom and a nice swimming pool. So let's have a jump in there and have a look at the pool area a bit. Looks very nice. Some nice sunbeds. Lots of shaded area, which is good for me because I don't like the heat as much. I think that little hammock thing there is going to be well loved by the 2 girls and my wife probably as well. I really love this architecture. I'm going to be able to take some really nice photographs and video. I do love filming villas when we go to them actually, and this is such a really beautifully styled. It's got that sort of rustic and modern feel. I don't think we'll be lighting that open fire somehow. It's middle of summer, so it's probably going to be way too hot for that. So let's look about location now. So as you can see, we're in the sort of east coast, get my directions right, of Rhodes Island, not far from Rhodes Old Town. I think the airport's over that way down there. It's probably about a 50-minute drive I've worked out to Rhodes Old Town, and about probably 25-30 minutes to Lindos. There's Falaraki there, which is probably handy because I'm sure my children are going to force me to a water park at some point. There's loads of beaches to visit as well. So let's now pick why we picked this villa. Well, obviously it's beautiful. Obviously it was available. It does get some really good reviews, and this is one of the things I always say when I'm booking. I like to see some real reviews from people, and these are very different people who've put this reviews on there, but it all looks to be pretty good to me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. I've had good correspondence with them so far, so we should be good to go on that. We're just going to have a quick look now. I also booked my car through booking.com as well. So let's just switch back to that and I can show you. So I did it all in one place. I am Genius Level 3 on booking.com, which is handy because I get sort of bigger discounts. So even if I find these places on other sites like Verbo, Airbnb, or, any other villa sort of site, I tend to still end up booking it through booking.com. 1, because of ease, because I've done it before, and 2, because I'm getting a little bit of a discount on it. But here we have the cars were really expensive in Rhodes because of when we're going at the end of July. So we ended up sort of paying a lot of money for that car. This is where we looked at flights now. We're using Skyscanner, so this is the way I choose the flights, and just because I always use Skyscanner because it just gives me an idea of different flights, different times, all in one place, see them all. And I know with this kind of holiday, I'm probably going to end up booking through 1 or 2 different airlines, which is normally Jet2, EasyJet, Ryanair, that sort of thing. But I always use Skyscanner just as a quick search. I sometimes just do it for one person. I don't even put all our details in. I need to make sure I spell Manchester right, which is the airport we're obviously going to fly from. And then do a search. Obviously, it shows you direct flights, ones with stops. We generally, particularly for Europe, would only consider going direct. It seems like just going around the houses for for the sake of it. If you take stops with us being a family, we want to make it as easy as we can for the girls. So select direct flights, and there we have it. And there's our flight there. It's an EasyJet flight. Different price. And then what we're going to do when we're there, we haven't actually booked anything yet. So, but on TripAdvisor, I have sort of like my trips laid out these are places I've been before, and I've planned stuff and I've done activities. But I don't always book through TripAdvisor, but I generally use it as a bit of a good guide for research on attractions, not so much restaurants, but that's a whole nother story. So these are the places where we're staying as Rhodes. We know our kids love a zoo, or in this case, Valleys of the Butterflies. It was something we picked out. Doesn't get brilliant reviews, but might be something to break up beaches and swimming pool. Obviously, we want to go to the old town of Rhodes. Something I'm really keen on doing. And I know, even though the girls aren't absolutely mad on history, they do like it in small doses, and they do like a tour as well, because it just makes it easier for them to understand. And they love retail therapy. A bit of shopping always keeps them happy. They will force us along to a water park. I did see this tour called Tour and Learn, which looked like it was really good for kids. I saw this tour which was like a half day, sort of like taking you round, sort of a whistle stop, getting you in to know the island really well. And I thought that was a good idea. I can imagine lots of people on cruise ships doing that, but it might be good for us, even though we're hiring a car, just maybe get someone to just give us a whistle stop. This is where this is, and then we can sort of pick from there where we go back to. And obviously you can do a private tour if you want as well, full island tour. This is another thing, we always like a boat trip. Fast boat to one of the islands off Rhodes, which I think is called Simi, but I'm rubbish at pronouncing all these names. I really should get better. I apologise to all Greek people right out there. So we're really looking forward to this holiday. I will be shooting a video. Please come back and, see that video. It should be out in just a few weeks. I think there's going to be one more after this, which I'm doing about Canada, and then we're doing the Rhodes video should drop. So please subscribe if you want to see how we got on that holiday, and give us a like and subscribe. And now I'll just get Olivia to say all that again.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our family vlog in Rhodes in Greece. Bye!